How y'all doing? It's Silvertooth here for another video, and we're going to go over HEX ecosystem first, and then after that I'm going to tell you about my other channel and this channel and the future of them both and what's going to go on with me, so you know. But I want to get the meat and potatoes out of the way. That's what you want to know. You want to know, show us the money, we're here for crypto. So let's get right into it. What do I think of HEX, Pulse, PulseX, incentive token, etc.? I think it's a long shot. Sorry. I think it's a Hail Mary. I think you should have 10 to 20% of your portfolio in it, 20 at max, and you should own other things. Don't put all your eggs in one basket, especially one volatile basket where the chart for the last 2 years has been not so spectacular, to be honest. All right? So, let's get into it. Start the hate mail right now. Get your fingers out, ready to type. I'm going to tell you the fucking truth. I don't give a fucking shit. I'm going to tell you what I think. If I like it, I like it. If I don't like it, I don't like it. And you're sure going to know about it. That's what this channel's for. So, if you have 10% in and something incentive token does a 10,000x or Pulse does a 10,000x, you're going to be well off. Just like that a-hole that spent 20,000 Bitcoin on a pizza for his family. You're going to be fine. You're going to be fine. There's no need to bet on such a long shot, in my opinion. There's no need to bet your whole portfolio on the long shot, right? This is like you're the Chicago Bears, which I'm from Illinois, and they have a horrible losing streak, just personally, and they're on the 2-yard line, and there's 3 seconds left in the game. They got 1 play left. Now, they got to Hail Mary that fucker down, and they win, right? And you say, I feel it, I know it in my bones, I'm going to my bookie, he's going to give me 10,000 to 1 odds, I'm going to bet $1,000 on this game, I'm going to be rich, they're going to Hail Mary at 75 yards, the guy's going to loop around, spin, do the touchdown, and I'm going to be rich, right? You'll lose that bet a lot more than you win it. So, it is what it is. That's what I keep it at, 10%. That doesn't mean that I'm not building on the Pulse-Chain ecosystem, launching 5 on the Pulse-Chain ecosystem. That's not it. I'm just saying this is going to take a long time to get all the riffraff out. And it's not going to be 50 fucking weeks. It's going to be 500 fucking weeks to get the riffraff out. It took that long in the ecosystem of Bitcoin before it was normalized and known that Bitcoin was the king, right? Which is why people were going on Silk Road and trading, for Bitcoin for a quarter of a pot. They didn't care. Holy shit, that's a lot of money today. But back then, they didn't see it as a big thing. So it's a buy and hold, which is why my HEX stakes are staked 10 to 15 years. All of them are 10 to 15 years, and I'm going to wait that out. And they're growing right now. So, and I want to hold a little Pulse chain. And that's it. Not really into PulseX. Not really into incentive token. And funny thing is, in crypto, most shit pumps. The shittier it is, the more it pumps. So incentive token will probably rise more. PulseX will probably rise because I'm not in those. I'm more in the stable thing. I want to be into the Ethereum-based part of it. The ecosystem where you can build on and grow on, and over a long term, that's going to grow. But shit will pop up in here. They'll do a KDPP's vagina token, and it'll do a 500x, and it'll piss you off that you're into the ecosystem of Pulse. Deal with it. Deal with it, hold it long term, move on. Because this is coming to the point where we're pretty soon going to be in a bull run. And you want to pick the winners, and you want to have your shit allocated to winners that are going to win this bull run. And that's what I'm working on right now, is trying to allocate it for the bull run. And I'll talk about what I like. And Eric Wall, I love his opinion. Last year he did like 30 fucking predictions, and he did like 28 of them came true. So I really respect his opinion, and I'd like to hear his picks and get his views on crypto and the future of crypto in 2024. I know y'all fucking hate him, right? But I don't care. I don't care. Again, I'm going to tell you what I fucking think. I don't care. So I think it's a long shot. I think you should hold a little bit long term, and if it comes to something, it comes to something, and I don't think you should bet the fucking farm on it. That's all I'm saying. That's all I'm saying. Don't bet the farm on one thing. Traditionally, that's what I've done. In 2017, I bet the farm on a crypto, and I got a lot of money. And then the last cycle, I bet a lot on HEX, and I got a lot of money, and I was all into those ecosystems. And that does make you the most money. Okay, but if HEX ecosystem rises up and Raquel becomes the richest man in the world, I doubt it. I doubt it. I doubt it very much. But if it does, you'll be fine if you hold a little bit. Hold it. Take profits when necessary. Allocate stuff in. Don't FOMO in. And you see this ecosystem, and you can tell. You don't even have to look at the charts. I had to look up a chart to post a tweet the other day on the price, because I didn't even know the price, and I didn't even know that, because I haven't looked at charts in a long time. Because it's the bear market, you fuckers. It's the bear market. I know everyone's saying, do videos in the bear. That's when you got to get people in. That's when you got to make the money. You're going to get it at the lowest price, and it's going to go up the most. And no one likes bear market videos, right? It's like today we're looking at the chart and the price went down, and tomorrow we're going to look at the chart and the price is going to go down tomorrow. And tune in tomorrow for tomorrow's video where we're going to show the same fucking thing over and over again, right? It's depressing. It's depressing. Fuck that shit. I don't want to do that shit. I want to celebrate. I don't want to come to a lame-ass party. I don't want to be at the party where everyone's talking about how shitty life is. I want to be at the party where everyone's saying, Lambo, motherfucker, winning. That's where I want to be. I'm talking about in relationship to the video space. So, I'm going to allocate 10% of my portfolio. That's it. Into the HEX Pulse ecosystem, including all of them. I'm going to steer clear of PulseX, which may do very, very, very fucking well. I'm going to steer clear of Incentive Token, and I'm just going to hold my HEX stakes that I have on both chains because I got them way before Pulse was put out, so I got them on both chains, and they're 10 to 15 year stakes. So if anything in the Richard Hart ecosystem, both HEX and Pulse does good, I'll be fine. I'll be fine. In the future, I'll be fine. But we're down 98%. Right? We did that big old doo-doo drop where money price go up. Doesn't make people happy. A lot of people left. A lot of people fight. There's a lot of rugs going on. I know you're going to tell me the whole thing. Well, there's more going on in Ethereum. Correct. Right? But we have a little community we're trying to go. And the only thing that's going to grow, or make this grow, I should say, is price go up. So price go up, we'll get more people in, we'll get more people in. We got to get the sellers out. Those are the people that wanted their stack rate back after 2 fucking years. I put in 100K, and 2 years later I'm hoping just to get my 100K back. Those fuckers got to be all gone, right? And then you got the people that when a rich mofo, an OG, decides he wants a new Lambo, the price is going to go down because there's not a lot in the pot. There's not a lot of liquidity in the pot, and when someone buys or takes out, I should say, takes out for the Bugatti, the 2.5 mil for the Bugatti that they want to add to their collection, guess what? It's going to affect all us little fuckers that put in $100, $500, etc. It's going to affect us greatly. We're not going to see that 10,000x until we get those fuckers out of there. We need to kill all the OGs. And we need to get all the sackers out pretty much before this goes up. This is long term. I'm telling you, it's more than fucking 50 weeks. And that's if the SEC doesn't shut it down. I know you're going to tell me they're going after Richard Hart for investigation of monetary value. They're not going after that, but it's bad publicity. Hexaco is like the wild, wild west. People are going after each other. Hexaco's not safe at night, bud. You go out at night and you don't know. They're like, you better do some daytime stuff. And, the Henny kicks in about 3 a.m. and gunshots are fired, right? Pretty much the way it's been going. The whole 2 years the chart has been going down. Everyone's trying to kill each other because they're in this for the money, okay? So, my opinion, my thought, my no bullshit is put 10 to 20% max and find 4 or 5 other tokens / coins that are more stable, that have been around for a long time, and invest in those. Try to, right? Which is why I posted today on Twitter to Eric. I want him, and I know that triggers so many of you guys. He calls HEX a scam. He's such a douchebag, blah, 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 blah. He just says what he thinks. Let him be. Let him have an opinion, fuck's sake. You may not like it. He may trigger you. But, yeah, his 2024 predictions, he got like 28 out of 30 right. So, he's got a lot of he's got a lot of insight, I should say. I was looking for a different word. He's got a lot of insight into this, and I value his opinion, which is why I ask. And that will play a lot into what I put the other 80% into, honestly. Because crypto will go up, and you will get a 2 to 10x, and that will be massively profitable compared to anything else. If you go the safe route, say the stock market, you're not going to get a 10x in the stock market. You're not going to get, things like that. But I want that stability, because 2017, I went balls in on a crypto, made a lot of money, lost it all. With HEX, I went balls in on that, made $1 million, lost it all pretty much. Pretty much all gone. Pretty much all gone without any fiat coming into my fat little grubby hands and getting me Bugattis and Lamborghinis, which I wouldn't buy anyway. But still, the point is, 8 years later, I'm still in the trailer. 8 years later, I'm still here. 8 years later, my bank account still has $48 in it. So something's got to change. I want stability, so I'm changing my perspective from going from I'm going to win it all or nothing, I'm going to win it all or nothing, till I'm going to do something more sane that has growth, that I can actually change my life this fucking cycle. So that's it. All right. Enough of crypto. You got 12 minutes of crypto talk. Now we're going to talk about this channel, which is also crypto. This channel is always going to be free. It's never going to have ads on it. It's always just going to be me bullshitting, me cussing, me being myself, everything like that. You don't have to donate. You don't have to give anything to this fucking channel. Just watch it. And I'm hoping to get enough views on this before I go across to Asia, so that I can take you along with me and do live streams, because that would be cool to do live streams from Cambodia, from Vietnam, from Laos, from Thailand, from, over in Asia, doing like late night video streams in the pub. Fucking awesome, right? I'm even hoping to have a Hexican meetup, probably in Bangkok, before I leave Asia completely. I want to set that up a few weeks in advance, call some Hexicans in, do a live stream, have a good fucking time. Hopefully when price goes up, so no one uses a fucking chokehold on each other and we're all good, right? When everyone's rich, everyone's happy. Okay. The other channel, please subscribe, please watch. I'm going to put everything for the start. It's going to be stupid gear reviews like, look at this clip, it costs $30, it hangs your bag from stuff, it's so versatile. It's going to be stupid shit, because I have to have 4,000 watch hours on that channel and 1,000 subscribers. That's my money channel. That one does take donations. That one does have AdSense that I want to put on it. That one I do want to get sponsors from camera people, from travel people, etc., because that is my money maker for my travels. Hopefully the money that I make off that will let me continue to travel. And when I say travel, I'm not talking 5-star hotels. You're going to be pretty shocked when Silvertooth stays in $7 a night hostels and sleeps on the floor and does a group shower. You're sharing fucking towels and shit with people. You're going to be real surprised. I'm not going to live like a lavish king. I want to show you Asia, and I want to do it for a cheap fucking price. I don't want to stay in 5-star resorts. I'm not going there to sit on the beach and drink. I don't even drink. I haven't drank in a while. I'm going there to see the nitty gritty. And I'm also going there to see the beautiful nature, and I want to view it all. And that will have so much better production than this. This is just a ONN Walmart fucking camera, like a $20 shitty Walmart camera that loses focus and focuses in and out, and a shitty mic that was 80 bucks that clips out and picks up the background noise. The production quality of that should be awesome. Awesome. I'm gonna have good mics. I'm going to have good cameras. I'm going to have a lot of B-roll video that's shot in there. There's going to be transition shots, at least 3 different angles at all times, so I'm switching from camera to camera to camera. It's going to be a lot of editing. There's going to be soundtracks added to it. It's going to be a lot more visually stimulating than this. But this Crypto Compassion Program channel is just going to be for crypto. They don't mix. Because no one that's into crypto wants to talk about going and living in a $7 hostel for the night. And no one that's in a $7 hostel for the night is dreaming about owning crypto. They probably don't even know about it. Only 1% know about it. So I got to keep those separate because that is my money. And if I get talking about, if I go off script on that, I'm going to lose viewers. I'm going to lose what I'm building up there as a brand. A brand, I should say. So, yes. All right, now for the bonus for those that stayed. 5. 5 is still on point. 5 will launch before I leave. If it doesn't launch before I leave, it's not going to happen. And that would be because I plan on leaving in like 6 months. I got to build up some fucking money. So if, let's say, PulseChain gets shut down by the SEC, sort of like BitConnect did, BitConnect, right? Then there's no point in launching it. There's no point in putting it out there. But that's on the low end of the shot. Definitely on the low end of the shot. And don't say it can't happen. You've never been in a courtroom. Most of you have never been in a courtroom. And you know that guilty people go free every day and innocent people rot in jail every day. You don't get the predicted outcome. It is gambling if you're saying it's going to go all fine and good and nothing's going to happen. It's gambling. And you can state, well, the law this and the law that and the law this and the law that. But at the end of the day, when the judge pounds the gavel, it is what it is. Hate to tell you, it is what it is. And there's no redemption from that. So, I know. It's a civil case. He's not going to shut down HEX. But if it's a civil case and he loses and he goes to jail, guess what they're coming after? The easy fucking target. We've seen it enough in crypto. You should know this. We've seen enough shit get shut down. They go after the low guy on the totem pole, especially the low guy that's rich on the totem pole. Richard Hart's a fucking billionaire, right? Coffee, juice of the gods. So he's an easy target. A billionaire makes a token. Let's go after him. Let's see if we can get some money, extort some money from him, which is all the SEC is, extortion. They're going to save me from my 10,000x by ripping my money back, keeping it 5 years, and then giving it back to me later at no value type thing, which is what they do. That's how they grow, right? Which is why once a month, cops pull people over. And once a month, you'll see that because they have a quota. It's a job. They don't give a shit about you, the people. They have a quota. They have to meet it. They have to destroy enough crypto to say, yay, we deserve a job. We keep people safe. Which is complete and utter bullshit. But that's what they do. It's what the SEC is. They're a cop that has to meet a quota. And their quota is we have to stop the bad guys. And if there are no bad guys, we have to create the bad guys. That's what they do. And they could be going after the little piss ants, but there's no money in it. That's why they don't do it. They won't get the funding. They want big money in it. So Richard Hart's pocketbooks are stacked. They'd love to reallocate all that money to their own coffers. For sure, they'd love to do that. Now, if you're coming out and you're doing meme coins and you're doing 50 meme coins a day where you're stealing $300 from someone and then rugging it, unfortunately, they don't give a shit about that. And that's where a lot of people lose, is doing the rug pulls and stuff. They get into crypto. Okay. All right. We're at 20 minutes, so I'm going to give you another bonus. I don't even know where the fuck I can buy PulseX, HEX right now. That's a big red flag. And I heard when you Google the bridge, to bridge in, that the first Google hit is a scam that drains your whole fucking wallet. So if you do a $10 move from your wallet to that space, you're going to get your whole fucking wallet drained because you're trying a transaction. It's a scary world out there. It's a scary world out there. There's guns, knives, bats, and fucking chains in Hexico. People are fucking going after it because it's a ripe industry. It's an emerging market. They're going after it, for sure. They want your money. They want to steal your fucking money. The OGs want it to go up to dump on your head. Ain't no one your friends. I've said this before 100 times. No one walks around with bank shirts on. Visa, yeah. We're in the Visa crew and we hate the MasterCard people. No one does that. People don't go to banks and wear their bank's t-shirt unless they work at the fucking bank and it's high on bill and it'll have a little bio there that says, I like to watch movies, my favorite food is Arby's. That's about as personal you get at the bank. Okay, Bill, you like Lord of the Rings books. Congratulations, nice to know. Can I have my $100 out of my fucking account right now? Right? That's what it's about. But for some reason, the whole thing in crypto is based on community. Community, and it's not community, people. It's price go up. It has nothing to do with community. Because you will become a community if you get rich together. You will become enemies if it goes down together. It's the way it goes. So, yeah, it's just odd to me that you can go into a bank and you realize that that's money and you don't need to be their friend and you don't have to hype that bank. It's just there. But in crypto, I got to talk about this coin, only this coin, promote this coin, lift this coin up to try to get my bags up. It's a weird ecosystem. Weird ecosystem. So that's my video for today. It's long. I know, 21 minutes. I went from crypto to other things, back to crypto, back to other things. ADD, something like that. No, I'm just pretty much jacked up on coffee. I've completed the full huge glass of coffee and I forget shit, so I want to come back in and do it, say it without redoing the video, so that's what it is. Subscribe to this channel. Hit the fucking like button. Share this shit. Please go to Cappy Adventures, my other channel. I post about it on Twitter a lot. Subscribe to that. Family friendly. No nudity. No cussing. Any cuss words that are said will get bleeped out. It'll be family friendly travel show, which is the way it probably should be. And this will be a dirty D-Gen UFC fight, the way it should be. So, it is what it is. You all have a good day. Peace.